The opening and now successful operation of London's Elizabeth line is a truly historic moment and achievement for UK infrastructure. The programme was completely unique in terms of its size, scales, and system integration requirements.
However, the Elizabeth line is also, without doubt, one of the world's most complex and intricate major programmes. Its aspiration to be a true digital railway and the process of integrating and transitioning capital infrastructure, including trains, tracks, signalling, and huge amounts of technology into a single operational and functional railway is a formidable task.
It quickly became apparent that this complexity had not been sufficiently recognized, and inadequate system integration, reporting, and program transparency meant overruns on budget and schedule soon snowballed, leading to a crisis in stakeholder confidence.
When I took over Crossrail in 2018, clearly the programme was in a state of disarray and needed to be put back together. I'm really pleased to have worked with all of our partners, particularly with Deloitte, and Programme Aerodynamics really helped us in the past 3 years to pull the programme back together and give us a clear path to the opening.
Taking inspiration from the outcome-focused team structure and systems used in Formula One, Programme Aerodynamics shifts the culture and focus from damage limitation to collision avoidance through predicting, learning, and adapting delivery strategy in flight.
We apply our Programme Aerodynamics framework through 5 core elements, working together dynamically to minimize friction and effectively lead and manage major programs.
One of these is program delivery, a delivery process which creates a forward-looking, problem-solving, and aligned mindset.
A key component of this is an SDO, a strategic delivery office that designs strategic intervention and that helps to build a forward-looking delivery rhythm and transparency, accelerating program delivery and momentum.
One of the most important things we did and proved to be the most beneficial was the establishment of a strategic delivery office, an SDO, and that was used for horizon scanning and collision avoidance. All we knew was that we existed in a state of great uncertainty, and the SDO became fundamental in identifying, spotting issues that we could avoid, and I think without the SDO it would have been a much more difficult job in completing Crossrail. The human element has been one of the most important. The human system design is something that I think we need to unpack and understand through the experience of Crossrail. I would certainly encourage everybody who's setting out on a major program to think about the human system design alongside the actual programmatic and the technology. And I think at the end of the day, human beings and people deliver these programs through leadership and spirit of working together.
So Programme Aerodynamics is a fantastic tool set to have within any major program. Crossrail only had the benefit of it towards the end, and I would say that if we were able to kind of deploy some of the component parts of Programme Aerodynamics from the start, we would have had a much better chance of reaching on time, on job, on budget, and within scope. If you start from the beginning, you can embed some of those practices and learnings that will help you flourish towards the end. So I'm a big believer in a lot of the component parts of Programme Dynamics and what it can do for major programs.
And I think our relationship and partnership with Deloitte in recent years has been particularly fruitful and productive in that regard. What I valued most of all from all of our supply chain partners, but Deloitte in particular, was that ability to help me look into the future and avoid getting into the trouble that I could be in. So it's changing it from an introspective view of living in the risk house, the house of risk, instead of moving to a position of the house of intervention.
And what you want from a kind of management consulting company like Deloitte is a partnership, that kind of understanding of where you are, understanding your program, that partnership, and kind of having that reach back within Deloitte is amazing to have. And I think they proved to be a real strong partnership on this program.
So clearly Crossrail's been on quite a journey from the early years of planning through the successful years of tunnelling and major civils, the difficulties the project had, how it recovered.
At Deloitte, we couldn't be prouder of the role our team played in resetting and transforming this major programme, one that was in real crisis. However, All too often, programs have elements of failure hard-coded into them right from the very outset. Especially in today's hyper-complex and uncertain environments, we think Programme Aerodynamics is crucial to reduce the overall risk profile and still deliver at pace.
Deloitte Major Programmes, delivering collaboratively and dynamically to bring about some of the most vital transformations of our time.